This art is made from a collection of Post-it notes. I gathered these Post-it notes over the course of about a year. I carry a little Tupperware thing full of different colored Post-it notes around with me everywhere I went. They're color-coded. Some represent some images that would pop into my mind. Other colored Post-it notes would represent some sort of idea for the structure of the screenplay. Notes about characters, the plot twists, notes about dialogue, research that I'd done on various topics, namely the scriptures and other religious motifs. Eventually these Post-it notes would become a screenplay entitled Revelations. You can find it on my website, www.melonheadprods.com. There's a chunk of the script there with storyboards. I found this to be a very effective method of creating a screenplay because you gather these little tidbits, these little notes and ideas, and eventually you'd start to stick them on a wall or in a giant fold-out notebook or sketch pad. Rearrange them, place them in beginning, middles, and ends. Next thing you know, you'd have a very well-developed outline for a screenplay. It was also a really good way to keep the brainstorming process open, free-floating, experimental. Then later you could impose the strict structure of a screenplay over this huge conglomeration of notes that you collected over the last year or so. It's sort of like mind mapping, one of the methods I see mentioned a lot for being more creative and coming up with ideas. So after the screenplay was all finished and wrapped up, I took all these notes and pasted them in this one giant piece of art. In many ways, this piece of art represents the story of the screenplay just as well, if not better, than the actual screenplay itself. It seems to capture the chaos and absurdity of the screenplay, which would become Revelations.